Hello, I am Chastity. The name of my project is Walking the Rainbow Bridge, and it's a book project. I didn't finish the book because it turns out to be a longer task than I expected, but I have 8 chapters written and I have a website dedicated to it. I learned a lot about websites while I was looking for a convenient way to submit this project. Although the writing aspect was quite emotional and depressing, I got excited about learning more about Markdown, HTML, and GitHub pages. During this time, I also made use of LinkedIn Learning to teach me some relevant skills. I originally wanted to choose a project involving technical writing. However, because it was Pride Month, I instead felt called to write about the LGBTQIA community and the things that lead to depression and suicide. It was not fun, but I was able to include some humor in my chapters to make it bearable. I lacked the time to dedicate as much time to this project as I wanted because of working and moving to a new place. In the future, I won't be under as much pressure because I will have graduated and won't take on more projects that I don't have time for. I learned that I was accidentally networking with people for many years. All the conversations I had with people in Facebook groups, the audiobooks I listened to, the posts I read, and the people I followed on LinkedIn are all important connections. I plan to continue speaking with people in my community and other writers and influencers in general. It could be my it could be that my skills are needed whether for paid or volunteer work. This project was my first deep dive into the LGBTQIA plus topics that I have hesitated to write about. I will reference this project in future portfolios and resumes because I believe that understanding people who are different is also essential to businesses, even if they would not openly admit it. Each book I write is a step until people start noticing and reading my work. Whether or not this leads to me making serious money as a writer is hard to predict, but if making money was my goal, I would not have pursued an education in writing. But if something I say in this month's project or any of my other books helps prevent someone from committing suicide, or at the very least inspires the next autistic kid to become excited about computer software or the game of chess, I have already achieved my dream job. When I enrolled in Full Sail University, I thought I was going to get into the video game industry, but it was so money focused, and I just realized that wasn't where my heart was. My heart was in the important topics that I was talking about and writing about, and because I was already a writer, I decided to change my major to creative writing, and I never looked back. I don't regret it because truth is, this has been one of the most enlightening school programs I've ever possibly imagined, and I have written several more books just during the time I've been in school on top of my other projects. And so I don't really know too much what to say, except that it was very freeing to work on this project because I often felt that mention of being transgender or other things like that would just hurt my reputation as an author or professionally. But now I realize that that's not the case because these things need to be talked about. And if nobody else is willing to talk about it, I am. And I'm willing to write about it because people don't listen. But once you write something, then it's out there. And those who want to read it will read it. And those who don't can ignore it. Therefore, it's a win win. And so maybe my Full Sail education is worth it just for this project and my mission of helping save the lives of the rainbow people. So, thank you to all my Full Sail professors. Thank you to fellow students who have given me feedback on my many class projects throughout my time with Full Sail. I love you all. You're all very talented and smart people. I wish you the best, and I wish myself the best. And let's continue to network, okay? Let's continue to stay in communication so we can help each other as writers, as professionals, as people. That's all I've got to say.